Hi, my name's Elizabeth Schuyler. For my speech, I chose to speak about Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan was born to Jack and Nellie Reagan on February 6, 1911 in Tampico, Illinois. Ronald Reagan grew up in Dixon, Illinois, where his father opened up a shoe store. And Ronald went on to college in Dixon. He enrolled in Eureka College in Illinois. His major was economics and sociology. In 1932, Ronald found a job. After college, he went on to be a radio sports announcer in Iowa. And 1937, Ronald went on to sign a contract with Warner Brothers and appeared in 50 films over the next 3 decades. In 1940, Ronald married Jane Wyman. Together they had 3 children. In 1948, the couple wound up getting divorced. During that time, 1947 to 1952, Ronald served as president of the Screen Actors Guild. During this time, he met actress Nancy Davis, who he married in 1952, and together those two had 2 more children. In 1954, Ronald Reagan landed a job as a host at General Electric Theaters as a host. He was on tour of the United States as public relations. During this time, he reevaluated his political views. He went from being a liberal to a conservative, and that made him, in my mind and in my eyes, one of the greatest men, because he was open-minded enough to see what right and wrong is. I'm not saying liberals are wrong, and I'm not saying conservatives are wrong. I'm just saying that's what he chose. And for me, I'm conservative. But anyway, in 1966, Ronald Reagan defeated Edmund Brown Sr. by 1 million votes. He won office of governor of California. He went on again in 1970. Ronald Reagan ran for presidency against Jimmy Carter in 1980, winning the electoral votes 489 to 49. Wow. And he went on and won the 50% of the popular votes. And he went on to be one of the oldest presidents of the United States. Ronald Reagan was our 40th president. In March, in March of 1981, there was an attempt on his life, and to be assassinated. When he came out of the Hotel Hilton in Washington, the assassin missed his heart by inches and actually pierced his lungs. But he survived. And 3 others were also shot, but they also survived that particular situation. Ronald Reagan has such a sense of humor. He went on and told his wife, he says, "Well, Nancy, I've got to duck." You know, to know Ronald Reagan, to read his biography and to know who he is one of the greatest men. He has amazing speeches. The one that he did in the Arlington Cemetery when his first inauguration, and that speech was amazing, and he went on to do other amazing speech and quotes. So, for me, in my mind, Ronald Reagan has gone down to be one of the greatest men of all time. He had a plethora of different things that he has done in his life. He went from being an actor to a governor to a president to a father, a husband, an entrepreneur. But unfortunately, in 2004, on June 5th, we lost Ronald Reagan to Alzheimer's. a horrific disease. He was 93. In my mind, he will be the most amazing person I have ever read about. I wish I had known him in person, but I'm too young to actually know him. But may he rest in peace, and may God just, hopefully one day there'll be another Ronald Reagan. Thank you for listening. God bless.